whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs and stayed for more.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, you're me, David W3802, and we are back once again. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. On Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're just going to carry on from where we left off yesterday. I'm actually really liking this game. It's like an old school RPG. Old school. You know, but without the magic. Yeah, I'm enjoying the combat in it as well. Oh, I'm feeling like a bitch after being on holiday. Back is so itchy. Itchy, itchy, itchy. The Black Knight. Sir. Okay, that's right, yeah, I started from here again, didn't I? Waiting for the Reverend. Investigating that murder now. Have I sold everything? No.
What are you here for?
Let's see if you made any money. Trader's got no money. And it comes.
Blessings of our Lord be and with you, lad. I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but first I'd like...
I'm from Scotland.
Oh.
We've done all this.
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It must have been terrible.
It was. God knows why. I didn't make it to the cup. They almost killed me.
My poor child. And how did you come...
did.
Ah, now the...
The rumours aren't in. The Neuhoff stud, sure they would have killed.
I see it's every... Well then,
I've told you all about... Well, so...
Henry, if people...
You're just making it...
I'm sorry you see it...
I always wondered...
Well, Uji... It has to be something tongue-lashing about, especially...
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest, I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I'm thinking about putting
What's so amazing?
the preaching of Master Jan Hus, the lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning, has turned to poison.
Okay, wealth to
And
poison.
The whole of Christendom is contempt, just like a flock of hungry ravens. They settled on this land to devour every... They don't... You... What? Look up!
Funny.
I'm...
Don't you think it's a bit...
No, I don't.
What do you think?
He's certainly a wise... If he got out of...
Oh, I've heard all this.
Where can I... What do the common...
They like in a few years.
Yeah, unless they burn.
Nonsense.
Thanks for the sermon.
What do you suppose?
I say the good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Huckity hickada ha ha ha, somebody hubada habada ha, somebody do da do do da, go la la, ha, heya heya hoya, heya hoya, what's going on?
Enough of this.
Ah,
Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us. Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk. The curfew is long gone. So what? So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
let's do it. Brawl time.
Toss you in.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Bastard! You get your penance now.
Oh. No. Need to join James. Don't know why. What's he after? Should we work? What's up?
I'm saying.
Fuck all. Sorted out college and that, so that's me accepted next year.
I?
Yeah.
Nice. When is it you need to go in next year?
In a couple of weeks. Just at the end of the holidays.
Ah.
No, it's this year.
What's going on?
Come here.
I don't get what's going on now.
What do you mean?
I was just in the castle, whatever, and I couldn't leave yet to go back home to bury my parents or whatever, but what is it fucking, it's giving me the cutscene again,
Oh yeah.
or like a new game. Continue. Why doesn't he tell me the story? Like every time. Continue.
What, at the start?
Huh. When the game's loading
Yeah,
up.
yeah, it does that.
Thought my game was fucked.
Do you mean your game's
Are you
fucked?
serious?
As in I thought my game was fucked when it was doing that. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on?
Nah, it does that every time.
Well, I have to say that was a fun.
Alright, so I'm working 2 till 6.
Now I'm working 6 till 12.
Nice. Nice and easy. 12? What? Alright.
Well, 11:30, but
Tomorrow I'm up again at fucking crack of dawn.
I'm off the morn, but Patrick's just invited me out for drinks. So, looks like I'll be doing that.
Get up.
We'll never get away with it.
Not if you make a hash of it. No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do?
I'll go. No need.
Christ, wonderful.
I need to get dressed. I had a drunken night. With a priest.
See, I want to come down, but I can if I do. It'll be time to get to work.
Aye. Joys of work, man. Joys of work.
And dialogue. Okay.
My hungover sign. All my stats are down. Must be hungover.
Oh, are you drinking?
Yeah, I went drinking with the priest. Oh yeah, drunkenness is well high. I went drinking with a local priest and ended up shagging some weird bird.
Some weird bird.
Hey, the priest was getting the action first. She just came over to me like, hey, is it my turn? I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, why not? Getting drunk by a local priest. You gotta love it. Now I've got to give us a...
Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. I am here to tell you about Mother Church and to show you through my words how she is falling into decay and abandoned, how the once great mother of all Christians is losing her dignity and trading in souls like the merchants in the temple. But I am digressing.
That whelp wants to preach about the church.
Get Tannenberg armor.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It says there's a traitor in here, but maybe here.
On earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travelers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Well,
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us
I've pretty much convinced the whole church that drinking moderately is okay.
From the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to hamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of
how did you
God,
manage to
walked
convince him?
barefoot and had nowhere to lay his
I'm
head.
giving a ceremony.
Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
I'm preaching about how Mother Church is just like robbing all the poor and shit like that. And they're all rallying behind me.
Hear my words then. The church is corrupt, and her servants seek their own gain more than the salvation of your souls. A priest who fornicates and indulges in gluttony and intoxication is no priest at all. You would do better to be your own priests, each and every one of you, for you have no need for such Pharisees and hypocrites to attain salvation.
Yes, down with the hypocrites.
Down with the hypocrites! Down with
That is all
Godwin!
I heard in class.
I just got a church to go down with Godwin.
Have you no shame, you pair of buffoons? I'll be writing to the bishop of this.
What?
Shame.
For shame? Utterly blameless. You were behind me a minute ago.
Men of the cloth to get drunk.
Ah, you bastards. Oh well, at least I carry on from last night. So this is where we left off last night, drunk, and I failed that mission. Although I had a better reception than I did last time, I don't know how I failed it this time.
Oh, yeah.
Good day.
Hey, where do you get lockpicks?
You have to buy them from the trader. It's really, really hard though. I fucking hate. I've not managed a single lockpick yet.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
So how did you manage to get the armor then?
Oh, I just robbed it off of people. Robbed and bought it and murdered and pillaged and the usual.
Nah, I can't be doing that, man.
I was robbing and pillaging. Like.
Something I've robbed was what I needed to, like the shield I took, fucking arrows I took, the crossbow I took.
Is that from where? Is that from the where about you're? You're in the castle, like the second castle, not the first one. That yeah. And you, did you manage to raid? Did you manage to break into the chest?
Break into the chest?
Well, like, have you had to escape yet, or are you still sort of going about?
No, I need to fucking get the chest now, so I need to buy lockpicks off this guy.
Yeah.
He's only got 10, so I'm going to get all 10.
Yeah.
Check
Yeah. Here's a tip: do the mission for the guy who you owe the debt to, and if you do that, he can actually teach you how to steal, pick locks, and also he'll buy goods off you that are stolen. If you do his mission, you know, go and rob the grave.
No, I haven't done any side missions in this area yet.
Yeah, I would go and rob the grave first, that way you can buy everything.
I haven't been able to like get out of the area because there's side missions outside that I need to get to.
Yeah, that's right, you're still stuck in there, aren't you?
That's what I'm saying. So that's me just got 10 lockpicks, so let me try this shit. Oh shit, there's a guy who's standing right there, he was in there last time.
Yeah.
Can I close the door behind me? Yes, close. No one's there, no one's there.
Come in the name of
No.
Satanish of Light.
I don't know how I can help you.
Who was this Luba?
You could see at first glance he was no.
Can they actually come in and like open it and like
Noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest.
Do you know what Lubosh?
I don't think he was...
Do you know who
So how much did you get?
As far as I know, he had...
I got my bar.
That's all.
Oh.
God bless.
Oh, this priest has fucked me. He knows the answer, but he won't give me the... He won't give me the answer because it was confessional, even though I did his ceremony. Bastard.
Wait a minute. The door's just opened on its own. I'm just sitting here crouched. I haven't touched anything. Not yet, anyway.
What's going on there?
Maybe easier at night time.
I've come in the name of.
So Hanish gives a job like that to a
Close
young
the
fellow
door.
like you? Well,
That man Luba.
Do you want to walk over here and open that door?
Have you noticed anything?
I didn't
Close
see.
that, okay.
Do you know what Luba?
I don't know what chest it is, I think it's this chest, a very easy one.
Do you know any?
You do not have lockpick. I have lockpick.
Farewell.
Let me see this. How do I fucking go into my menu?
Did you close the deal or did you just hit X?
I just took my sword out. Why did I do that?
God be with you.
I've come in the name.
I did.
How do I go into my fucking inventory?
Down
Think of it, he was in
on the
trouble.
D-pad.
Down.
I was wondering what
Door keys,
know anyone?
keys,
Not that anyone.
Storages, keys.
That's
No, I
right.
don't hit. Wait. I thought I haggled him in.
It might have not accepted.
Tree. If you got the green. Optics. 10. Thank you. Basket. Haggle. How much do you charge me? Okay, right. How much was it for that 10 lockpicks? Over 100? I just like tried to offer him like 50 coins.
Did he say no?
He says, someone else, where? Let me try again. 10. Basket. Toggle. Make offer.
Priest,
Forget it then.
I will just beat your ass if you do not give me the answer.
Can I sell the stone stuff to this guy?
No.
No.
He doesn't accept stolen goods.
You don't have enough money. What are you on about? I'm selling shit. I'm not buying. Cancel. No, I can't.
No, he doesn't have enough money then. Traders only have a certain amount of coin.
I'll be with you.
I've come in the name.
So where does it say their fucking shit?
That's
What
all.
was that?
Thank you.
Oh no, I was buying like a fucking van where sell. Oh, fix this. Work on it.
Ah, damn. See what all my armor and weaponry and everything I've got on? My guy's too heavy.
Your guy's too heavy.
Yeah, well, all my armor. I've had to take off some armor in order to be able to, like, move.
You could have got money in it.
Rob people.
Where's my money? I don't see how much money I've got.
Gibbelsburg
well.
or something like that. It's Groisken.
Buy, here we go. How much is it per fucking one? Let's see, one. Last two. One lockpick's 18.5. I can maybe get 2 lockpicks.
Not all traders sell lockpicks either, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the priest is a prick.
Fuck yeah, I've got one lockpick. Let me see if it works.
If you manage it, I'll be amazed.
You'll be amazed. Is it really that difficult?
Did you die? Have you died yet?
No.
You haven't died yet? You didn't try and save the women then?
No, I kept going because I was almost dead.
You wimp. I saved the women.
Wimp, mate. Like when shit was going down, it was telling me to run for a horse. I was like, nah, I'm fucking killing folk. And I ran off like fucking, so I had like 4 health. I was pure injured, bleeding like fuck.
I ran to begin with, came up to those 3 people, you know, that were like attacking the women.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys. And just started fighting them. And like 5 other guys just came running down the mountain as well. I was like, fuck that, I'm getting on the horse. I tried to get on the horse. I did save her, I got the trophy for saving her.
Ah. Just put a trophy, just help someone in need or something.
Yeah. So fucking and then I was trying to run away on the horse and they just pulled me off the horse and just beat the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, they were pretty close to doing that to me as well. Pretty close.
Since it's you, it'll take more than that to persuade me.
Here we go, very easy lockpick.
I've come in the name of Sahan.
Of course,
That man Lubot.
he was.
Have you noticed anything?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day north?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone?
He was a loner. He didn't.
That's all. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
It is only the priest that knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I just have to turn it. Oh. But How do you open it? It's X, isn't it?
No, you've got to get the whole way round.
No, I mean once you find the sweet spot.
Then you've got to rotate it the whole way round.
Okay.
So as one stays in one position, as you're moving the other one, you've got to rotate the other one.
Where it says rotate lock, the left stick, but the lock doesn't move.
That's because you're not on the sweet spot.
Okay.
You've got to be on the sweet spot the whole time as you're rotating.
Oh. Right, okay, this is weird, Okay. Find it. Try turning the next one.
Can't trust anyone.
Having a lot fit in the correct position.
And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
And you have to use lockpick. You have to turn the whole stick mechanism at the same time. You have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick and rotation. Lockpicking attempt failed. Mate. Nah, I'm gonna hate open that. I'm here killing somebody to get their shit. And how am I supposed to kill somebody here with it being seen and being locked up? Eh? That's right, I'm there. There must be another way to get the armor. It's like I had it in the sweet spot, and I'm rolling left, and it only turned like a little bit, and then that was it.
Yeah, because you've got to rotate with the sweet spot.
Yeah, once you find it, when it goes gold, which I did. And
then as you move, you've then moved the sweet spot, haven't you?
Yeah, slightly, but I'm trying to keep it on the sweet spot. While
Yeah,
I'm doing
exactly.
It.
That's why it's so.
It's still stuck. Like I
It's
didn't fucking.
so fucking hard, man.
God be with you.
Priest, you're my only hope, mate. Come on.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman.
Oh, don't tell me.
This is no...
A little bird told you did it.
You know how
you got a shop and get milk.
No, where isn't it?
It's a good time for me to go to work as well, anyway. I'll speak to you later.
See you in a wee bit.
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir
Heinrich.
That man Lubosh who was murdered.
He was a strange one.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait. Are you saying he... Jesus.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin.
That's all. Thank you.
Is there someone here who compete with me in archery? I'm sure there is.
But what do you propose to shoot with? You don't have a bow. Good luck.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, sir.
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Is there someone here who...
I'm sure. First, I'll explain the rule. You shoot 7, 13, or 21 arrows, depending on who you're shooting against. The straw surround is worth 1 point. The round... It's the custom...
Alright, that seems...
Just one more thing. Don't leave while the contest is underway. And never aim or shoot at anything but the target. Otherwise...
Got it.
How good are you with a bow? So I can find you a suitable opponent.
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. Splendid! Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Good luck. Right, archers. Let's begin.
Put that weapon away before someone gets hurt.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hunting in the woods is so much fun. Okay.
Yeah.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lycra. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof.
Ask all you want to.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
Those that live by the sword die by the sword. I'm not surprised the end he came to.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Everything about him was suspicious. I always gave him a wide berth.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
How would I know?
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
I don't know, since I don't go to alehouses.
That's all. Thank you.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea, or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though. I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. Good luck then.
Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that.
Is this enough?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. Agreed. Now, listen up.
Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more of Bard's techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Well, I'll think it over.
God bless.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lightburn.
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lou Wash who was murdered?
You could see it.
Have you noticed anything?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday...
Do you know what Lou Wash was doing that...
I don't think...
Do you know who Lou Wash...
As far as I know.
That's all. I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? More money?
It's not about money. She's concerned about your health. That ointment can be dangerous, and she wants me to make sure you don't do anything foolish.
It can't have got any more dangerous since she sold it to us. Tell her we're ever so grateful for her concern, and goodbye.
I've heard something about a magic...
Really?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude?
She'd like to know just what you're planning to do with it. She's worried about it.
What made her change her tune? You can tell her we plan to do exactly what we agreed, and not to worry.
What's going on? What? Show yourself!
are you doing here?
My respect.
Farewell.
Help! Over there!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is someone there? No business. Can you hear me?
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You're under arrest! I'm over here.
Someone, do something! Mary, Mother, God, do something! Let's go there! Help! Fight! Do something about it before we beat each other to a pulp! Quick! Stop saying the brawl in there! Do something!
Ow! Ah! You can go. And don't ever come back. All right, thank you.
Oh no, I split my joint! Shit.
hell was that?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'll be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanushab.
Of course, ask away.
That man Lubosh, who...
He was a drunk who...
Have you noticed any...
Well, now I think of it...
Do you know what Lubosh...
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone... That's all.
Good luck to you.
Who's there?
What are you doing here? Clear off quick or I'll throw you.
Damn.
Be a bit more careful. What in the...
What part didn't you understand?
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
What? Who told you that? Was someone asking around?
Gertrude sent me.
And what did she say?
No. She's worried about what you... What I've heard already amounts to a burning offense.
Burning? Burning at the stake, you mean?
Yes, burning you alive. If you're planning anything that looks like witchcraft.
To hell with it. Let them burn us if they will. God has forsaken us. Everyone's dying. We've lost...
I'm not here to judge you. I know what it's like to lose loved ones. I just want to make sure you don't do anything
foolish. You think what's going on around here is foolery. We won't just stand idly by.
Gruesome.
God have mercy. What exactly happened there?
I've come in the name of Sahan.
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh?
He was a drunkard and a beast.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started go.
Do you know what Lubosh was?
What do I care about that?
Do you know who Lu?
He was always a loner. Except...
Do you know who Lu?
He was always a loner. My God. Except lately, he started talking to the parish priest of Vol...
That's all. Thank you.
All of a sudden they were gone. Me and Mr. Zora and a few stable boys were left standing in the middle of the bloodbath.
It's dreadful. Thank the Lord you never...
I've come in the name of...
I don't know...
That's all. Thank you.
I might have to restart this again because it's fucked up. Ugh. I'm gonna make tea and start a new stream. Fuck's sake.